Hey Sag, it's Yaya, your girl, trying to give you another reading. When I was staging and cleansing the house, I got sexy. I feel sexy. I don't know. I feel sexy today. See, you just came out. Sag, you feeling sexy? Single and self-sufficient. That's what Spirit just said. I heard slow and steady. I heard winning, and then I got winning when I was shuffling. When I was pre-shuffling, because I already pre-shuffled all the decks, right? What else did I get? I saw mother. Some of y'all got a lot of kids out there. Look, you keep coming out. This is your energy. It's your energy. You feel fine as one. Like, okay now, Sag. Okay. What else did I get? Spirit, thank you so much for letting me channel for Sagittarius. I almost said Aries. Like, fire is like kicking everybody's ass right now. Shout out to Aries and Leo. Today's my dog's birthday. He's a Leo. I have a sister who's Leo. My mother was Leo. I just heard Sagittarius gang gang. Fire sign gang gang. That's what I just heard. Okay now. My fire signs are lit. Okay? They lit. Okay. All the negative energy being sent to me or my collective is being sent back to sender right now. Ashe. Right now. Let's see what come out in the spread. I'm gonna use my decks first. But using my decks. This deck was the most expensive because I had to laminate it and stuff, so. Ew. Spell work. I just heard that shit wore off. Whoever's trying to put you under a spell, that shit wore off. That shit wore off. It wasn't as pleasing to them, I guess. Now that it's worn off, or you're not pleased anymore. That's what I just heard. Okay. Let's get into it. The evil ones. Who are the most toxic people around you? You have toxic people around you. Turn of events. That's like the Wheel of Fortune. Shit's turning in your favor now. First of all, speak your piece. You're no longer being silenced, Sag. Karma. You get what you deserve, good or bad. Karma's playing out in people's lives right now. I'm telling you, a lot of, like, what I'm getting is a lot of fire signs in general, but Sagittarius, you've been through the fucking ringer, right? And everybody's getting back what they deserve. Good or bad. Like, if they were good to you, they get good karma. If they were bad, I can feel the energy. Okay. Orange. It's your lucky color. Or eat more oranges. Sagittarius. Fate. You can turn your life in the direction you want it to go. I just heard you have good karma. Special needs. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Man's best friend. Care for a pet. I love my dog. I love my dog. You know, I always have this, I have this joke I say to people. Like, I never thought that I would fall in love with a dog. But I have loved dogs in the past. Like, niggas that was dogs. You know I'm funny. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. You know I'm funny. I'm funny. Somebody just said funny looking. Spirit's funny. Spirit's funny. Spirit's funny. We have a good time. That's why when I be meditating, I be laughing and stuff. Leo energy. Yeah, I'm not the normal person that when they meditate, they like, you know, they go into like a serene, like, I be laughing. See? I can't make it up. I be laughing. Clown. This person does too much. You do too much. One or the other. Somebody's a joke. But you just laugh it off, right? Sour. You leave a bitter taste in their mouth. Ooh, somebody don't like your ass. Sagittarius can have a sharp ass tongue. They kind of remind, some of them remind me of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or you might have that in your chart. Beautiful eyes. Brown, green, black. What do their eyes speak to you? Somebody has beautiful eyes. Mirror magic. Somebody's like trying to spy on you through mirror magic, but it's not working. It's not working. Basketball. Play more sports. Get active. Yeah, that's Sagittarius energy. You guys like to do things outside. Hot tea. Someone thinks you're hot. You think someone has a nice body? Oh, shit now. I said I felt sexy earlier. Ow. Ow. Higher. Reach a height consciousness. Stop doing drugs. Some of you guys are like going to rehab or you're detoxifying. Spell work. Dark magic. I just said that earlier. I think somebody was doing some kind of shit on you that wore off. Old soul. Something tells you you've been here before. Some of you are tapping into your intuition. Laugh. Someone wants to make you laugh. Someone is laughing at your pain. One more. Get out of your ego. Okay, let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit. Who's going through an ego death? I already pre-shuffled everybody. Okay. But I like to do it on camera so that you guys can see me pre-shuffle. You can see me do it. I used to, when I first like started looking at YouTube and like certain readers and shit, you could tell who the fake ones were because they didn't fucking show you the cards. They just were talking in the background and there was like a spread of cards. That's how you know somebody's fake. They're probably stealing from somebody else, or I will report that shit. I'll report it every time. But that's when I was like, I don't know, like fucking addicted to fucking. And when I first started watching tarot, I was like addicted to that shit. I was watching that shit every day. And then I started to figure out that some of these motherfuckers is fake. Maybe you have somebody fake in your life. Like that card came out earlier, right? Like who's people around you? You gotta check these people. Don't be around fake people are only gonna drag you down. That's what Spirit just said. Maybe you was under illusions that these people had your back or something. But that shit wore off. That shit wore off. Whoa. Earlier when I was shuffling the money deck, all the cards want to come out. So either you're having money issues or your money's going up, one or the other. Or you're broke. Or flip the roles, it might be somebody else's energy. Demanding in reverse. Demanding in reverse. Hiding feelings in reverse. Somebody wants to come clean about how they feel. body shame, mixed signals, expectations, too busy, fated to be alone, too much, criticizing, burnt out. Okay, let's clarify, shall we? Shit, I'm gonna do one more. I've been studying you guys, so I don't need my cheat sheet as much. Not as much. Sex only. Leave it up to your reading to have that card come out. Sag. I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. Some of y'all cooking out. Some of y'all cooking out. You guys are outside a lot. That's great. I'm having a good time outside actually right now. I cooked out last night with my goddaughter and the dogs, and the neighbors were around, you know, my 2 friends. That was fun. An ex-friend of mine came by with her son, because that's my goddaughter is her daughter, and so she must have like some kind of tracking device on her phone or something, because she like rolled up and pulled over right away, like she knew that she was there. Then she gonna say, my goddaughter told me that she said, "Oh, your hair looks nice. Who did it?" And when she said it was me, then she said something that, like, she changed her mind. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, you know what's really funny is she would go to other people to get her hair done when we were friends. And her excuse was, you're too expensive and all this shit, but she had to travel to like another town, like an hour away, and sit in the chair longer, right? But I did her man's hair once, and it was just at the house one night when we were just all chilling. Because he was like, yo, braid my hair real quick, I'll pay you. And the whole time I was doing it, she was talking shit. She's jealous that she can't do fucking hair. That's what that is. You know, you put 2 and 2 together sometimes when it comes to fucking, like, especially when you're not friends with a person anymore. But she chose not to be friends anymore, so I'm glad she don't mind me still talking to her kids, because when she pulled over, her son was in the car and he got out. You know, he loves my dog. So, anyways, it's like, what? So you're mad because you couldn't, like, you could have tried. You could have worked on your skill if you wanted to do hair. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. So you're mad because I know how to do hair. And I have a business too. Like, the salon's been 16 years. Actually, next month. I can't wait to celebrate that. Okay? Celebrate your accomplishments. Spirit just said to tell you that. Celebrate your accomplishments, even if they're little accomplishments, because little accomplishments turn into big ones. I didn't know she was a hater, okay? I didn't know. Like, I didn't put two together until we stopped being friends. She was always wishy-washy any fucking way, yo. Anyways. Alright, I'm clarifying demanding in reverse. You set impossible standards for your partner to be less demanding. Somebody is no longer setting high demands on somebody. Like, they're accepting them for who they are now. Or they're starting to see their true self. They're starting to see the person for who they really are. Clarify, please, Spirit. Yeah, they don't want to fucking argue no more with you. Like, they want to lower their guard. Because they're seeing you for who you really are now. Maybe they had some kind of guard up before with you, but they're not doing that anymore. Okay. Somebody's won a battle, like some kind of argument or something, or fight or something, or you put 10 swords in this person's back, but now you're seeing them for who they are. Like, you betrayed this person, and they won the battle against you from you putting 10 swords in their back. But you're starting to see them for who they really are. You're starting to see, I just heard soulmate. So you're starting to see that this person's your soulmate now? Sagittarius? For real? After you stabbed them in the back. Okay. Hiding feelings in reverse. So now you want to come clean. You want to tell the truth. Like, that's what I'm getting. You need to express how you feel to the one you love, to see how they feel in return. Yeah. You're scared of that, though. You're scared of telling the truth. You're scared of it. I can feel it. You're scared. You're scared to approach this person. You're scared. Because you know you put 10 swords in their fucking back. That's why. Yeah, you want this person to look at you as the King of Pentacles. With money and shit. You want them to see your glow up. Maybe you're having a glow up. Financial glow up. Or that's when you're going to approach the person. Yeah, Spirit just said that. So that's when you want to approach this person, when you have a financial glow up. How long is that going to take? So let me stop. Yeah. You don't want to be like a trickery person anymore. You don't want to lie to this person anymore. You don't want to deceive this person anymore. After you already put 10 swords in their back. Like, you're scared to approach this person. Or flip the roles. Somebody is scared to approach you because they put 10 swords in your back. So now they don't know what to say. Because how you gonna say? What you gonna say? Well, I'm sorry for trying to fucking, kill you and shit. Like, what are you gonna say? Like, anyway, body shame. You feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. Yeah, you look like a fucking, to somebody else. You look like a piece of shit to somebody else. You do. You showed your ass once, and that's what that lasting impression. Yeah, but you need this person's help. I just heard spiritually. Spiritually? You need somebody's help? You don't want to be the devil anymore, or you don't want to work with the fucking devil anymore? I just heard cult or coven. So you stab this person in the back with a damn cult or coven. And now you don't want to be in that cult anymore. You want to leave the cult, and you want to be like a real guy right now. You want to look, yeah, you want to look different to the person. You want to look different to the person. Body shape, you want to look different to this person. You want this person to look at you in a better light. So now you're saying, oh, I don't want to. Spirit just said this. The only reason why you want to fucking leave the cult and go back to this person is because you're realizing who they fucking are. And you're realizing who these other people were that you were dealing with. But you're realizing the person you stabbed in the back was I just heard soulmate again. Somebody in that group is like, they're just upset because the shit didn't work. You still love this person. So they try to strip you of your person, and it worked. And so now you're fucking pissed because you found out the truth about this person. And you're fucking upset that they pulled you away from this person. You made your decision. Spell work. I just heard spell work. Delusional. They had you under delusion. Mixed signals. Yeah. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. What's that about? You don't want somebody somebody's trying to give you an offer, or a past person. Not a past person. I'm just hearing ex-girlfriend or something like this, or ex-boyfriend, but this is a girl on the card. You don't want this person anymore that you left for the other person with mixed signals. Because they lied to you about who they really were, and now you're figuring out, yeah, that's what it is. They lied to you. This person you left is the real one, and the person that you left them for is the karmic one. And you don't want this fucking crap from this bitch anymore. Mixing my ass. My ass. The page was, yeah. This bitch was lying to you about shit. She was telling you a bunch of lies. She was lying to you about a bunch of shit. Maybe about your past person, your soulmate. And you believed it. Mixed signals. Expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. Yeah. I have a feeling you put too much expectations on this past person. Or something like this. Or something like this. Okay? How you gonna put too much expectations on anybody if you don't have your shit together? I just heard that. Nobody's fucking perfect. I hate people that think that the fuck somebody is perfect. Like, nobody's perfect. You can't put that on somebody. I have a sister in particularly who won't go out of the house unless her makeup and her hair is perfect and shit. Like, that's too much fucking work for me. I don't know. Like, I'm a rough ass chick. I don't care. Like, I wear my shit with pride. I love who I am. I don't know. Now, if I don't know, maybe some people don't think that. Maybe some people is like, maybe that's just normal for some people. But even with that hair and that flawless fucking, like, she always looks great, right? She's not perfect either. I love her to death. She's perfect for me, okay, as my sister and my friend. But stop putting so much expectations on people. Like, that's not right. Like, I have a feeling you did this to the like your soulmate, and they fucking left you. They were like, fuck it. If I'm not good enough, go ahead. But now you're realizing who this person is. Perfect for, I just heard perfect. Spirit just said perfect for you. Now you're realizing they were perfect for you. See, that's the thing. Nobody ain't perfect, but sometimes somebody's perfect for you. That's the only reason why people get married and shit, right? Because they're perfect for you. Shit. I mean, why the fuck else would somebody marry somebody or something? Okay? You really want this person back. You want to move on her. They were your piece, I just heard. They were your piece. You fucked that shit up bad, didn't you, Sage? Or flip the roles. It might be somebody else in your energy. Okay? It might be somebody else in your energy. Alright? You want to have a conversation. You want this person to, like, you know, take you back. You want this person to take you back. You want this person to look at you in a different light. You want this person to look at you like, you want to be there for this person. You want to have conversations again with them. I just heard laugh. Laugh came out a couple times in my decks. You want to laugh at this person again? They made you feel at home. They were your home. And you left this person. You stabbed them 10 swords in their back. Damn. Sagittarius. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they were the Queen of Cups, nurturing. I just heard they used to cook for your ass. They was there for you emotionally, yeah. Damn, you missed this person. I feel the sadness. You missed this person. You got duped. I just heard you got duped by Jezebel. The devil. You got duped by a Jezebel devil. Shit. I don't know what to tell you, like. Actually, I'll tell you. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. Excuse me. Too busy? You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're just like fake busy. Burnt out. Okay. I'm not laughing at your pain. The Queen of, yeah, you want the Queen of Wands back. I just heard you used to do a lot of like outdoor activities with it. You guys been spending a lot of time outside. That's good. That's healing. Outside, outdoors. That's good. But I just heard this past person, like, y'all used to laugh. Y'all used to do a lot of shit together. She was like feisty and shit. You felt like you had to tame her. Oh my God, you're nasty. You had to tame her with sex. That's what I just heard. And she was more calm after that. That's what I just heard. Like, ew. Ew. Yeah. You probably need her help financially. That's not a reason to go back to somebody, by the way. You feel like she left you out in the cold because you stabbed her in the back 10 times. What was she supposed to do? She walked away from you too. Okay, and left you out in the cold. I just heard last winter or something. That's when you started feeling shit last winter. That's what I just heard. That's when you start feeling it. What happened last winter? Anyway, fated to be alone. Now you think you're going to be alone forever because you lost this person. You gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. It's not true. Like, this person gave you all of their heart. I just heard all of their hearts, and you put 10 swords in their back. I mean, what? Why would you do that? Because of a fucking Jezebel ass bitch that you don't want no more. Because she was lying to your ass anyway. How you gonna listen to somebody about somebody that they don't even know? Like, how you gonna listen to, like, whatever this person was saying if she didn't know this other person? Like, you knew this other person. That I just heard best friend. You guys were best friends. I mean, what? You're not gonna, like, you can't run to this. You can't get back in because they don't want you. They moved on. They don't want you. Sorry, they don't want you. You can't rush towards this person. Some of you guys don't have any vehicles or money to travel towards this person. Some of you don't even know where this person lives anymore. This person moved. The world. Damn, I can feel like the heaviness. That's what I feel. Heaviness, like a heavy heart. You lost your world. This person was your world. Oh, you're just figuring that out. You're just figuring it out. That's what it is. I just heard this person you actually left behind and stabbed in the back. They thought of you as their world, and you stabbed them in the back. That's what I just heard. Damn. That's hard to swallow. Too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen. Yeah, I have a feeling you were talking to the wrong motherfucker. This bitch shall lie to you. You probably telling her everything about. Oh, that's what happened. Thank you, Spirit. That's what happened. You were talking about your past person to this bitch. That's what happened. Cause I'm thinking, how the fuck can she say this and that about the other person if she don't know the other person? But you know the other. Yes, exactly. You were talking about this other person all the time, and she fucking flipped your mind into thinking that she was karmic and all this other shit. I get it. So this bitch was just like the devil. She was manipulating you. So now you finally figured that out. Oh, shit. You're pissed. I can feel the energy. You're fucking pissed. You're angry. Oh, shit. So this card is like the Ten of Swords. It says everything is fine, right? In reverse. You're fucking pissed. I can't make it up. You're angry. You got deceived. That's basically what happened. You got deceived. Oh, shit. Look at all this shit. I'm not going to take all that. I'm going to take these 3. Yeah. You want to give this person a new cup of love. Your heart is spilling over with, like, love right now for this person. Like, I heard you crying at night. That's what I heard. You crying at night. I can't fucking make it the fuck up. Yelling this person's name in the middle of the night and shit, waking up out of your dream state, or if you can sleep, because it looked like you ain't sleeping. It looked like you're not sleeping. I can't fucking make it up. Yeah, you're like, how the fuck do I get this person back? Damn, Sagittarius. Criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on the good. Yeah, I have a feeling you criticized this your soulmate in the past. That's what you were doing? Why? You're so sorry about that. Oh my God. You're making me want to cry. You're so sorry about how you treated this person. For this fucking Jezebel bitch. You're so sorry about that shit. Like, you have so much regret. I can feel it. You were criticized. Why? Why were you criticizing this past person? Why? Yeah, because you didn't think that this person was gonna be able to like rise to the occasion. Like, you thought this person was gonna be stuck somewhere, or stuck doing something, or stuck like you didn't have faith in this person. You didn't have faith in this person. I just heard you thought this person was trying to trap you. Okay. You thought this person was trying to trap you? No, that's what that Jezebel bitch did. She was trying to trap you. Okay. The Five of Swords in reverse. You're not doing well right now. You want to talk to this person, this past person, your soulmate. You want to have a conversation. You want to laugh again. I just heard that. You want to laugh again? Laughter came out twice in my decks. Damn, it's like you lost your soul. Yes. A soulmate. Shit. The stars. Damn. The world card. Like, damn. Sag. What the fuck did you do? Yeah, you stabbed him in the heart. Burnt out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. I know. I can feel it. Retreat and recover before continuing, yeah. But you can't sleep. You feel so much regret. I can feel the regrets. I can feel that shit. It's heavy. It's a heavy feeling. You hate this other bitch. Now you're pissed. You're so angry at this last chick that lied to your ass and deceived you and shit. Like, why was you talking so much shit about your soulmate though? That's what I can't understand. What happened? Like, yeah, she was making you think that your soulmate was out to get you, when in fact she was out to get you. Or I just heard energy. She just wanted this other your soulmate's energy, and she wants to. Oh my god, this bitch wants to look like your divine partner. She wants to mirror your soulmate's energy so bad because she's jealous of her. Oh my god, I'm getting so many downloads right now. This bitch, oh my god, does she even know this other woman? Like, does she even know? Does your soulmate even know this bitch? I don't even think she knows this bitch. She probably just stalks her on social media or some shit. But she wanted to be in her energy so bad, and it worked. She stole you away. You can't be stolen away. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. That's why you want to come back. You're like, I made a fucked up mistake. Like, how am I gonna get my girl back? You've been crying at night. You've been crying at night. You can't even sleep. Damn, Sag. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, this bitch is the devil. You left your soulmate for the devil. What she promised you? Because the devil be promising glitz, glamour, gold, shit like that. Like, what the fuck? I just heard this bitch act like she could cook and she could never cook. She does like the same profession that your soulmate does. That's what I just heard. Like, she might have worked in the same, but the bitch don't have a job no more. I'm getting a lot of downloads. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you want to give this past person a new cup of love. You want them to look at you different. I don't think it's gonna happen, but anything's possible. Okay, yeah, now you're just fucking working on work. That's a distraction for you, not to think about this person, but you still think about this person at work. You still do. You can't sleep at night. I can feel it. I can't make it up. You really want to fight for this? You want to talk? You want to confess a bunch of shit, and you want them to look at you differently, and you want to have a conversation. You want this person back so bad. I can feel the energy. You're burnt out from this. Sex only. Either you or your partner only want sex, except that it's okay to reach out for. Yeah. I'm not sure what that means, because if you really want this past person back, you can't just want sex. Like, so I'm not sure whose energy that is. You can't just want sex. And this past person definitely doesn't want to even talk. So they damn sure ain't gonna want sex. Like, just make it make sense. Make it make sense, yeah. You are just not, like, you are not feeling well. You're lovesick, I just heard. You miss this person's sex. closelessness. So it wasn't just sex with this past part with your soulmate. It wasn't just, you're figuring all this shit out. This is why you can't sleep. It wasn't just sex with this person. It was more than that. Friendship, bondedness, soulmate. Damn. I'm getting a lot of downloads. I'm getting a lot like that. If I could speak faster, I guess I would. I don't know, like. But it wasn't just sex with this person. You're starting to realize all this shit. You can't sleep at night, like crying and shit, screaming the person's name in the middle of the night. Yeah, look at this. You left this other person. You're like, bitch, you lied. You lied to me about who you were. You lied to me about who my soulmate was. Why would you take her shit into so much accountability? You should listen to your soulmate, I just heard. Your soulmate probably told you about this other person. I just heard that. Spirit just said that. Your soulmate warned you about this other woman, this other karmic ass bitch, and you didn't listen. You're fucking so pissed. I can feel the fucking energy. Oh my god. Yo. You're angry. Damn. Yeah. She had like a really slick tongue, didn't she? She was very convincing, but she was a liar. Straight up fucking liar. The bitch lied about every fucking thing. She lied about who she was, who your past person was, and she definitely lied about, you know, what kind of life you guys want to have together and shit, right? She lied. She's a devil. Okay? Wow, like this is intense. Give me a second. Give me a second, because this is intense. You know what Spirit just said? You broke this person's heart, and now your heart is broke. Like, you broke your own heart because they were your soulmate. That shit makes me want to cry. Like, you're realizing what you've done to this person. But you also see them moving on without you. You also see that. That shit hurts even more. That shit hurts even more. Damn. Sag. Damn. You really miss talking to this person. I heard late night dinners. Late night dinners? Aww. Like you were like, you could be romantic with this person, but it was never really like, I just heard this. It was never really official like that. Which is why this other karmic ass bitch was in the way. Because you were entertaining both of them. At some point, you were entertaining both. Maybe that's what you thought you wanted at the time. But now you're sure what you want now. But you can't have it. And that shit is tearing your ass up. Okay? That shit is tearing your ass up. Yeah, I just heard you. Again, I just heard you want your heart back. Damn. Damn. That's heavy. Okay, demanding in reverse. You put a lot of expectations on this past person that they, like, I guess you didn't think that they were going to rise or something, like they were going to grow or something, or maybe you thought that you weren't going to grow with this person. Maybe you thought you weren't going to grow with this person. The Seven of Wands, like, it's like you have to defend yourself now for some reason. Yes, you want to come in and explain all this shit for fucking putting 10 swords in this person's back. Why you put 10 swords in their back? That's what you want to come and explain? What? I talked bad about you and shit, and I fucking, you know, and I went to this other bitch, and she was acting like she was gonna be this and that, and yeah, I did. I slandered your name and all this other bullshit. It's like, what the fuck? What is this? Hold on. I think that's called pillow talking. Why? Like, why would you even mentioning this, your soulmate? Why would you even mentioning this to this other chick? Like, I don't understand. That's what don't make no sense to me. Why was you even talking about her? For what? The world, yeah. I can't make it up. You feel like you lost your world. You're like, oh my God, I'm never going to get her back. What the fuck did I do? The Seven of Wands. You can't come towards this person. You don't even know what to say. Because how you gonna explain this shit? So now you're just trying to protect your heart, protect yourself. And you're just saying to yourself, like, you don't have a choice, I guess. Yeah, I just heard of you can't have this person, then I guess you're not gonna, yeah. Fate is to be alone. You think you're gonna be alone forever now. Okay. Yeah, because the World card just came out again. What fate is to be alone? You're like, I don't have any choice. I'm gonna be alone or whatever. Like, okay. Damn, the fucking despair. I feel despair. Despair. That's what I feel. Okay? How do you feel? Yeah, you want to come clean. You don't. Now you want to Now you want to come clean and tell and say how you really feel about your soulmate. Now you want to tell this person how you really feel. Now that's what you want to do now. The king of, yeah, you want them to look at it. You want to give them another offer. You want to actually, I just heard you're broke. You don't have, you can't give them any kind of money offer. I don't think this past person, if they really cared about you in the past, if they loved you in the past, I don't really give a. I don't really give a fuck. I don't really think that they care about how much money you have. It's not even about that. It's about the fact that you left them for somebody else. That's what really hurt them in the first place, I believe. Okay, it's like they actually looked at you as the world at the time when you were together, and you fucking put 10 swords in their back. The Knight of Swords, yeah, you know you can't you're restricted from talking to this person. I think you're blocked. You're blocked. You're blocked. And I don't want. You have to move on. It's like you don't have a choice. Body shame. You feel attracted to others when you're, yeah. It's like you were looking at this other karmic bitch as something that I just heard spell work and shadow work for some reason together. I just heard that together. Shadow work. It's like this other bitch was trying to be her. So what is she, a doppelganger, or? You're starting to realize this shit though. That this bitch was just jealous of your soulmate. They were jealous of you guys' love. Whoever, I said they. I'm not sure why I said they. Might be other motherfuckers involved. She was jealous of the kind of connection that you guys had. And she wanted it for herself. That's what I don't understand about bitches, karmic ass hoes and shit. And I'm even talking about males. Why in the fuck can't you find your own person? You rather steal somebody else's person. It doesn't make any, because it's they. But if they go to you, then I guess that was never their person, right? I just heard spell work. This bitch was cloaking herself in the other person's energy. It's just sick. It's sick. It's just sick. That's sick. Yeah, the magic wore off. You're starting to see this bitch for who she really is, and you're starting to see your person for who she really is. Okay, the fucking spell work wore off. The star. That shit came out twice. Oh, you're fucking pissed. The wheel, oh shit, this shit is turning. Again, this shit came out again. The fucking Wheel of Fortune. Everything is backfiring on you. You can feel it. You can't even sleep at night. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Damn. None of your wishes are coming true. Everything's backfiring on you. With the World in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Everything's bad. Everything's going to shit. That's what I just heard. Body shame. That's what, yeah, okay. mixed signals. You don't let others know how you're interested, flirt, and be approached. Yeah. Okay. See, like I said, you're starting to fucking realize who is who. After you got tricked. Okay, I understand you got tricked, but I don't know, whatever. I mean, okay, that's, you know what my thing is? If you were weak enough to get tricked, obviously you're not strong enough for this other person, right? I just heard karmic connection. Sometimes when people come into your life, they're just supposed to teach you something about you. I just heard false twin fucking flame. False twin flame. Your false twin flame, or your karmic ass soulmate in your life, because people have multiple ones, is supposed to teach you something about yourself and vice versa. You're supposed to learn something from them. They're supposed to learn something from you. Maybe that's what this is. Now you just can't stop thinking about this past person. Even at fucking work. You can't get this person out of your head. Yeah, so you're really trying to figure out how to approach this person again. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm sorry. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Okay, I'm just seeing what's going on here. That's all. Expectations. Yeah, you put a lot of expectations on this past person. I mean, what the fuck? Why? Now you want to return so bad because they were your fucking heart. They were. Now you're realizing this. That must be really hard on you. That you left your fucking soulmate, the Queen of Cups, for the devil. I think you feel stupid. You feel all the emotions. You feel hurt, stupid, betrayed. Like, I can feel it all. You want to talk. You want to have you left the Queen of Cups. You want to have a conversation. You want to talk to this Queen of Cups. You want to talk to her. You want to approach her, but you don't know what the fuck to say. Because how you going to explain this shit? I just heard you're gonna stop by. You're gonna stop by this person's house or something, or where they work or something. Because you've had enough. I just heard you've had enough. You're suffering? I mean, I don't know what. What do you think's gonna happen? I mean, okay, you might want to get the shit off your chest. But what do you think's gonna happen? What if they reject you again? Again? Maybe some of you have already tried to do this. You're blocked. You're blocked. So you've sent like text messages or something, or emails or something, but you're blocked. So you've already been rejected because you're blocked. And now you're like, oh, I'm just gonna show up at their job, or I'm gonna knock on their door or some shit. I don't know. So what happens if they reject you in your face? What you gonna do then? Or maybe you just need to get it off your chest. Like I said, sometimes people come into your life just to teach you a lesson. So maybe this is your lesson, your judgment. Okay, I don't know. Okay? Yeah, the king, you really want this person to look at you like, you really want this person to look at you like their person again. Like their person again. Too busy. Yeah, you use being busy as an excuse. Yeah. I mean, you're just like really trying to just focus on work or whatever. Okay, but maybe you're focusing on the Queen of Wands work. the one you left. You're watching her? Yeah, because we have the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. You want to work with this person? You need this person help financially? Oh, that's what it is. When you were together with this person, with your soulmate, and you left and you stabbed him back, your money was better. I just heard everything was better. Everything was better. Damn. Why would you leave somebody like that? I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, you want the 10 of Cups. I can't make it up. Now you're realizing that you could have had the 10 of Cups with this person. That must make you really fucking angry. Okay? That's what you get for going along with a karmic ass bitch. Oh, you didn't know she was karmic. Okay. Knight of Wands. That shit came out again, right? Oh, the King of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah. You just want to start all over with this person? Like, okay. That's what you're going to say? You want to come in all fast and quick and shit, quick with it, quick-tongued, and say, oh my gosh, I just want you to give me another chance, please. Okay, and so now you think you're going to be alone for the rest of your life because you left this person. You can't rush it. The Eight of Wands in reverse, you can't. Some of you guys don't have vehicles. Or you keep trying to catch this person in a place. Oh my God, I just heard you go to a certain place at a certain time every day because you've seen, that's the last time you've seen this person. It was at a certain place. A restaurant, I just heard. So you've seen this person at this restaurant the last time you've seen them. And so you go at that time on certain days to see if you're going to see this person again. You're fucking desperate for this love. They're your whole world right now. That's all you think about. That's all you think about? It's almost like you don't want to admit it, but you're going to have to, I guess. Or just sit with the energy for the rest of your life. You choose. You choose. It's your choice. Yeah, this fucking karmic ass group. All these fucking bitches were talking shit about your soulmate. You believed it. Hey. Not only, I just heard sister. Your sister was talking shit? Oh, because you loved your soulmate more than you, like, I'm not saying you loved her more, but she could see that you were in love with her. And so she was jealous? Like, what the fuck? Oh, God. Like, all these people were jealous. That's what it is. All these people were jealous of the fact that you had a soulmate in the first place. Like, they just wanted, damn, they wanted your love for themselves, I just heard. But it's like, especially if it's a sister or a family member or something like that, or whatever, or even friends. Just because you're in love with somebody doesn't mean you have love for everybody, right? Like, there's enough love to go around, isn't it? I guess they didn't think that. Or your love was so strong for this person, they were pissed or something about it for some reason. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. I can't make it up. The Queen of Wands, she came out twice. You missed this feisty ass, like, boss ass bitch now. Who was your friend, actually. Aw, it makes me sad for you. Who was your, like, best friend? That makes me sad for you. Criticizing, yeah. You must have put too much on this person, too. Okay? I don't think you thought this person was going to, like, rise up or do something or whatever. I mean, how the fuck you gonna criticize somebody else when your shit wasn't perfect? That's what I don't get. The Five of Swords, yeah. You think that if you actually approach this person, it's gonna be an argument, and you're gonna come all sweet and nice and shit because you don't want to argue. You just want to have a conversation. Like, okay, this with the Star. Your world, fucking world came out. The World card came out twice. The Devil's still on the way. Or you let the devil talk you out of all of this shit, or you're still listening to other people about it, or damn. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're working on money right now, or maybe that, okay, I see. Maybe that's why the fuck these people didn't want you with your soulmate in the first place. They needed you to support them in some way. I just heard karmic ass mother too. What the fuck? What the fuck? Karmic ass mother. Damn, you're a fucking, no wonder why you're so angry. So all these fucking people are working against you. All these people were working fucking against you and took your world away. No wonder why you're fucking upset. Damn, you be crying at night. I just heard you cry at work. Like you have to leave the room or something sometimes. Damn. Yeah. At night. I just said it. I feel bad. I do. I kind of feel bad for you. And now you're burnt out. And now you're burnt out. You really want to give this person a new offer, but you're just working on work. That's all you can do right now. Stress the fuck out with the 4 swords. Damn, Sagittarius. Because they look at you as the Emperor in reverse. Now that you fucking put 10 swords in their back. Okay? You know what's up. Tireless. I just heard tireless. What the hell is that? Is that a word? Tirelessly. You're tirelessly worried about this situation and thinking about this situation. Tirelessly. That's why you can't sleep. You really need to get this shit off your chest? The 8 of Swords? You really need to talk to this person. I think that would make you feel a little bit better, I guess. But what if this person rejects you again? Again. You're blocked. I keep saying again, because you're blocked. You might have sent this person multiple messages, but they're not getting them. And you know that because they're not responding. Or maybe you have sent messages and they're still not responding. So you've been rejected already. Oh my God, you're heated about this shit. Ace of Wands, yeah. There's no forward anything here. It's in reverse. There's no new romance. They don't want you back. Sex only. Maybe you thought in the past that this person was just good for sex or whatever, but now you're starting to realize that they were your fucking world. Your best friend. Nurturing, caring. You guys used to do a lot of shit together, I guess, right? Late night fucking dinners. I just heard that shit again. Like, wow, okay. After sex. There's this really cute movie with, damn, what's her name? I forget her name. But, Jack Nicholson. It's Jack Nicholson and, oh God, what's her name? But it's about, like they meet when they're older. And how they meet is so funny because he's dating her daughter, who is a younger girl, right? Because they're like 60. So they go to, the daughter brings him to their summer home, you know, for the weekend. And he goes downstairs in his underwear to go grab something from the wine or something from the fridge. And the mother and the sister, the mother and the aunt walk in on him. And all they see at first is the legs because he has a refrigerator open. And then when they see that he's an old dude or whatever, she starts to call the police. Like she calls the police. And then when he says, no, I'm dating your daughter. I'm not a burglar. I'm dating your daughter. She thinks that's worse actually, which is hilarious. She ends up being like a rich ass playwright. Like that's why they have like a beach house in the Hamptons or whatever. Okay. And I think the daughter's like an auctioneer. She does auctioneers. And he is like a label guy. Like he owns like a rap label. So he's rich as hell. So long story short, they end up being together. Okay. But that shit is hilarious. Why did I bring that up? Anyway. The Ace of Wands. The 8 of Wands. Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah. I'm sorry. This person's not going to take you back. It's like you did too much. Or anything's fucking possible. I still think that you really need to get this off of your chest, though. You can't just keep holding this shit in. Or else you're not going to be able to sleep. Ever again. Yeah, you really thought this person was just sex only. Now you're starting to realize that shit, that they weren't just sex. They're your best friend. Yes, that's why I brought that movie up. The Hermit. Yeah, you just, that's all you think about now. Yeah, that you lost your 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords and reverse. Like, this is damn, Sag. A lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. Yeah, you're not doing good right now. I just heard you're having headaches. Look at the card. You're having headaches. Talking into the air. I just heard you're talking to. Oh my God, I heard that earlier. Yelling this person's name in the middle of the night. If anything, my advice already, because before I pull the advice cards, my advice to you is yes, approach this person and get this shit out. So that you could actually fucking sleep and you won't have headaches anymore. And shit like that, okay? Because this shit is not healthy. It's just not. The King of Pentacles, yeah. You really want this person to look at you differently, okay? You're like, they're not going to take my offer. But you still have to talk to this person. You have to. They're still holding on to you're still holding on to them, right? You're still holding on to the fact that it could work. That's what it is. I believe this other person has been moved on and they're waiting on somebody better. That's what they think. Better, right? That's what they think. Of course. Why would they not think better? They're not going to go fucking backwards. And that's why you think that they're not going to take you back, because they're not going backwards, right? All you see is them moving forwards. I get it. Damn, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. I like these cards. They feel nice in my hands. It's a fucking lot, yo. Sag. I don't know. Do your healing work, I guess. I don't know. Like, some people are just supposed to be in your life to teach you lessons. Usually about yourself. Yes. Spirit just said yes. I mean, that's ultimately what it is, actually. Some people are just supposed to come into your life to teach you about yourself. Things that you need to work on. Okay? Yeah, I just heard trigger. This past person probably triggered a lot of shit. And you probably triggered shit in the other person. I just heard you help the person rise. You help the person excel. And you're seeing that shit? You're seeing that shit. You might watch them on a social profile, a social media. And you're seeing that shit? I just heard you're not angry, you're happy for the person, but you're so sad that you lost them. Yeah, I just heard you're not like, you might act angry when it comes, like, if somebody brings them up or some shit, you might act angry or something. But you're really happy for them. That they actually are making it and doing their thing. But you're so sad that you don't have them anymore. Damn. Wait for important information. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, you're trying to figure out how to approach this person again. That's what that means. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. You're watching this person grow. I mean, is that the only reason why you want them back? Because that came out earlier. Like, you need financial help or something? I mean, but everything was better when they were around. You're realizing this was your soulmate. You were growing and reaping rewards with this person. I just don't get it. Why would you oh my God. It's like, I'm sorry. It's kind of, to me, it's kind of like a fucking excuse. If say it was me and somebody was approaching me and saying, like, you know, I'm sorry, I was on illusions, blah, 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 blah. It will go like in my ear and out the other, because if you're not strong enough to know when somebody's manipulating you, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Yeah, I just heard you trying to track down your fucking soulmate. Okay, yeah, your desires. You're desiring this person. Honor your inner knowing. Go within. Go within. The best thing you can do with this whole thing is learn a lesson. That's the best thing you can do. If anything comes out of this, like, at all, is you learning a lesson. My mother used to always say that to me, like, what did you learn? Like, if I got my heart broken again, she'd be like, did you learn anything? You know what I used to tell her too? I learned that my love is too great to just give to anybody. I'm glad I learned that lesson, actually. That's a good lesson to learn. Oh, ignite your passions. I just heard this person is your fashion. Elder, healing through the lineage. I don't know. You might be talking to, like, an older person, like a father figure or something about it. Let me give you some advice here, and then we're going to close it down, because this is a lot. I'm going to have to cleanse my energy again after this. It's like emotional. I'm feeling a lot of emotions, like all of them. Anger, defeat, like fear even. With this, okay? Ooh, you hate that. Ooh, you hate that karmic ass bitch. That's for sure. You hate that bitch. I just heard restraining order. Oh my God, you had to put a restraining order on this bitch. Or she put a restraining order on you. Like, just to spite you because you don't want to be with her anymore? Damn. Yeah, she sure the hell is karmic. That's a karmic ass fucking thing to do. Whatever. Clean eating day. Fasting is excellent for the crown chakra, but we all gotta eat. So how about devoting the next 24 hours to nourishing your crown through your stomach? Think whole, think clean, think green veggies like spinach, carrots, broccoli, sweet potatoes, beets, and asparagus. Low glycemic fruit berries and oranges. Organic bone broth to soothe your gut. And herbs, spices like garlic, turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon to fight infection and inflammation. Eat the rainbow, i.e., eat as many different colored foods as you can. And don't forget to high-five yourself when you're done, because every self-respecting grown-up deserves kid-like credit for doing something hard. That's not hard. I just heard you do that anyway. Or you should do it like, oh shit, that's what it is. You're not eating. You're not sleeping. I can't sleep, babe. I can't eat, baby. And you miss this person's cooking. I said that in the beginning of the fucking reading. You miss this person's cooking. It was healing. Late night fucking dinners. I just heard that shit again. After sex. That's why I brought that movie up. They didn't have sex yet, but they were in the house together and it was like the middle of the night or something. And they had pancakes. She was making pancakes. Oh my God. Sagittarius. That was your reading. I hope it gave you some clarity. You definitely have to get this shit off your chest. Like, you have to confront this person. Like, it's like you don't have a choice. You can't move on with anything, right? You can't even work. You can't sleep, can't work, can't eat. Like, this is ridiculous, okay? Either do with it or stay in this energy for the rest of your life. That's all I got to say. That's the bottom line. It's very self-explanatory. You've seen it. I can't make it up. Okay? I hope this gave you clarity though. Like, you know, I love y'all. Okay? Fire sign gang, 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 gang. Okay? I'll see you in the next reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay? Thank you for the likes. That helps my channel. And when you do subscribe, like, press the all button. Like, it looks like a little bell on your phone. And you just press it so that when I do, you know, post a reading, that you can, it will pop up. Like a notification. Yeah, that's what it is. Notification. Alright, Sag. Good luck, dude, okay? Or female. Or whoever. Whoever I'm talking to. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Love you.